Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne, and I am coming on here. It's around 12:40 in the afternoon on Monday, and in hopes that maybe a couple people will drop by and say hello. And I'm not sure because I didn't give any notice, and I'm not on a regular schedule where people know when to find me coming on live. And so I just kind of pop on. And if no one shows up, then what I do is I just start talking about whatever subject matter I was going to talk. And then most people, if not many, find me in the replay. And also with YouTube, sometimes they don't push me out until a day later. And so people don't get the live streaming notice until hours later, at least. And then by then I'm already done with it. So they watch it in recording. So either way, it's good. You know, I come on here. Sometimes I talk to myself and I don't mind that. Plus, today is the day after Mother's Day. So a lot of people are out and about, and it's Monday and it's afternoon. So most people who put off, you know, what they were going to do over the weekend, or like their chores, their errands, their, you know, work, whatever, they're doing it on Monday. So Mondays is usually a low time for live streams as far as, you know, bringing in quite a few people. And so welcome, my friend Ochulia Lopez Martinez. Let me give you a blue wrench. You're my first friend here. And I did not let anybody know ahead of time that I was coming on. So I put the notice up like a minute or two before I come on. So, and then YouTube does not push that out for quite some time. And so, but I never really know when I'm going to come on. And, you know, I haven't been on in about 5 days live stream. Now, you know, of course I do my recorded videos every day. And so I'm kind of looking at whether I'm going to, how I'm going to do my channels, because y'all know I have 5 channels. And if you're not connected to all 5, the links are pinned to the top of the comment section below my daily videos, not below this one, but below my daily videos. And all you have to do is click on each link. And so I've kind of been rethinking it because my schedule is so very, very busy. And, you know, when I do my recordeds, they take a lot of time, and I love doing the recordeds. But if I'm going to do recordeds and lives, it's just kind of too much. So I kind of have to decide what I'm going to do. Welcome, Gamenela. Welcome. I'll give you a blue wrench, my friend. Welcome. And we're kind of waiting to see if anyone's going to come in. Very many are going to come in because I didn't give any kind of notice. And as I said, YouTube often doesn't push anybody out. I push my notice out that I'm on live until after I'm done. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Thank you for being here. I welcome you both. And thank you so very, very much. And I hope your day is going really, really wonderful and special, and that you are enjoying your day. I also hope you enjoyed your weekend. For many of us who are mothers, it was a significant day. And, you know, for me, I had a wonderful day with my family. Welcome, Ralph. Welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. And so I had a wonderful day with my family. You know, we ended up barbecuing. Even though I'm vegan, my family is not. So they, you know, barbecue meat, and I barbecue vegan burgers. But they were very good. And so we did that. And if you can see in the background, my daughter brought me flowers, 2 bouquets of flowers, and each of my children brought me gifts. And so they were all wonderful. Welcome, Marilyn. Welcome, my friend. I'm going to give you a blue wrench. We're kind of waiting for people to see if they drop by on this live stream, because like I said, it takes a little while for them to push out my notice. And I don't give a prior notice. I just come on, and then it takes a little while before YouTube kind of pushes it out and people know that I'm actually on. And like I said, many people don't realize I'm on until I'm done, and then they come on and watch it in recording. Welcome, JB. Hey, my friends. What do you mean, JB? Oh my gosh, they deleted your account? Oh, I didn't know that, JB. I didn't know that, you know, because I do come over and visit you. I don't say much on your channel, but I do come over. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back, my friend. I'm glad you're back. And welcome, Revis. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to do this without glasses, okay? I may end up putting them on. Thank you so much for being here. And I just got in from a 5-mile run. We're going to have a rainstorm, so I'm glad I got in. Welcome, Jamil. Welcome, welcome. And welcome, little Frenchie in Big Texas. Welcome, welcome. If I get your name wrong, it's not because I purposefully did it. It's because I don't have my glasses on, and I'm trying not to wear them. My goal in life, my big 5-year goal, is not to wear glasses. And, or my 1-day goal is not to wear glasses. So, you know, at 60, almost 64 years old, I think I'm doing really super without glasses. And yes. Thank you so much, little Frenchie. I run 5 miles almost every day, 7 days a week, unless the weather is really bad or unless I'm scheduled. I've got really, really busy because, you know, I go to college full time as a 64-year-old college student. And so on Mondays, my days are usually busy, but this is our last week of college for the semester, and I've got all my work done. So it was really, really good. And I'm applying at different universities because I need to change universities for my major. And so I missed the deadline under a major university that you would all know. And so now I'm applying at different universities. Welcome, welcome, my friend K.A. Let me give you a blue wrench there. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. And all of you that are new, you are welcome to drop your link, just not, you know, multiple times, just drop it once now and then. And that way you can connect with each other and make new friends and old friends. You know, I have old friends that come here. I have new friends that come here. And so you all can connect with each other. I'm not a growth channel. I'm a grandma channel, but you can grow here. Okay. The added benefit of my channel, being a grandma channel, is you can grow here. Welcome, Esther. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Give you a blue wrench. And, you know, I'm a grandma, wisdom, motivational, inspirational channel, a life-changing channel in a positive way. I don't give advice. I don't give suggestions. I just share with you my inspirations and my perspective on life and how I live life. And so I come on here and I share whatever topic I want to talk about. You know, hey, Carla, my beautiful, beautiful friend. Welcome, welcome. I have not been on for about 4 or 5 days, Carla. I've been too busy. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to come on. I came in from my 5-mile run, a sweaty mess. It's going to rain. I want to go to the gym later if I can. And I thought, you know, I'm just going to go on any old which way. And so I didn't give notice. You know, I just popped up here. And you are very welcome. Let me know, Carla, if you want to come on, and I will drop the link for you. Okay. And did I get Chris O Gaming, my friend, welcome, welcome. Chris is always wonderful. He's always sharing me out here. And I thank you. Oops, I got to figure out my, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. I didn't have comments put up on the regular part. Okay. And Jose, welcome, welcome. And Vino, wonderful to see you, my friend. Vino has a wonderful channel. Anyone that does not know Vino, you want to connect with Vino. And of course, Chris O Gaming will share you out. If you have him on your channel, let me find Chris. Where's Chris? There he is. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Carla, if you want to come up, just let me know. You're very, very welcome. And JP Vlogger, let me give you a blue wrench. Carla, if you notice, I'm doing this without glasses. Okay, I'm really, you know, trying to do it without glasses. And Byahe, welcome, welcome, my friend. You're a wonderful channel. Wonderful. Anyone that is not on Byahe Ni Gboy channel, please do. Oh, Carla, I did. You will love Byahe's channel. You will grow, grow, grow there. Okay. You know what? For the sake of me getting clarity, I am going to put on my glasses. Y'all know I can read without glasses, but I'm going to put them on just because my print on this the computers are very, very small. My Mother's Day was awesome. All 3 of my children, you know, acknowledged me on Mother's Day. And if you can see in the background, my daughter brought me 2 bouquets of roses, some orangish peach colored and some red roses, and they're beautiful. And my sons each bought me a necklace. And my husband barbecued. We had a wonderful barbecue. Of course, I'm vegan. You know, I don't eat meat, so I had vegan burgers, but they were good, good, good. And anyone that doesn't know my recipe that I created called coleslaw burgers, go look it up on YouTube, called Coleslaw Burgers by Dianna, BRIANNE, FAIRCHILD. Very easy to make, and they are yummy, 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 and so healthy, so simple. You just open a bag of coleslaw. Thank you, Vino. Oh, you are so wonderful to do that. Thank you so much, my friend. And Christo Gaming, thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing me out. I appreciate you. I really do. Jessica Jean, welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. So, yes, Byahe Ni Gboy Shared. I don't know how to quite say your name, my friend, but you know what I'm saying. Yes, you are very welcome to drop your link. I drop my link in yours. So if I can drop my link in yours, you can drop your link in mine. And please share me out, anyone. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Vino, you have a wonderful channel. And Vino, I noticed that for a few months, you really weren't on live much. And now you're back. And so it's so good to see you back on live streaming and growing other people's channels. You are amazing. And we love you. Thank you. Thank you. And Byahe Ni Gboy, you will love Gboy's channel. Wonderful channel. And like I said, you can grow here, but I'm not a growth channel. So I don't do it like a growth channel. I'm not skilled at that. I'm a grandma wisdom, inspirational, motivational channel. Okay. Thank you, Carla. And Carla, I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day as well. And I hope all of you did who are mothers, because, you know, there are some mothers. I have one friend, and God bless her. I love her so much. And if she's here, you know, my heart is with her. She lost her son. And you don't know what to say on Mother's Day to someone like that. King Bone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Give you a blue wrench. And so, you know, cherish your role as a mother. I've loved my journey as a mother. It's been amazing. Thank you, King Bone. Thank you. Yes, I posted a lot. Carla, I don't know if you saw all the photos I posted. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, Vino. And thank you, Chris. Oops, where are we at? And I don't know if, Carla, you saw all my family photos that I posted when my kids were little and our motorhome. I don't think I did a motorhome trip, but I did our beach, you know, when they were little and we lived on the beach. And I posted all those photos on my Facebook. And I love my journey as a mom. And it doesn't end just because they grow up. My kids are grown up. You know, they're 21, 22, and 23. 2 live at home. 1 lives down the road, but she's always here. And I'm very close to my kids, but they need you in a different way. It's very different when your kids are grown up. They want you around, but they don't want you to tell them what to do. So, you know, I tell my kids, if you don't want to hear mom's advice, I'm not going to give it. Okay. You can learn the easy way, or you can learn the hard way. The easy way is listening to mom. The hard way is, you know, beaten to your own drum sometimes, but they have to do that. That's the only way that they learn. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you. And so I had a wonderful day, and my kids were very, very special to me, and I'm so grateful. But I'm for the mothers that have lost a child. It's devastating. And, you know, I almost lost my daughter 3 years ago when she had a portal vein occlusion, which was a birth defect that no one knew about. She was always healthy. And so I understand those horrible feelings that, you know, it's just terrible when that happens. And so you just, you know, I pray for those mothers that have experienced loss of one kind or another. Some losses that they don't talk to their kids, you know, for whatever reason, there's been a falling out, and that can happen. And I understand, and no one's to blame. It's just kind of one of those things that happens, you know, and, but you always pray that families like that come back together. You really, really do. You know, today's topic, I really wanted to talk about. I woke up, you know, I never know what I'm going to, I have all kinds of notes here. And, you know, I'm really rethinking my channel big time here because I'm so busy and I love to do my content, but I have almost 3,800 published videos up here on this channel. So I've talked a lot about a lot of different subjects. The original reason I came up 11 years ago was for my kids. a year ago I came up public. So I grew 14,000 in a little over a year. And, but I have all these videos. And so I kind of feel like, do I want to continue to do daily videos? Do I want to do live streams? You know, I'm going to continue to do both. At what level, I don't know. I probably will do maybe more live streaming over here on this channel and on my other 4 channels. Please connect to all 5 channels. Links are pinned to the top of the comment section under my daily videos, not under this one, but under my daily videos, and click on those and you'll go to each one and then I'll connect back with you. So it's like 5 new friends with one of me. And so the thing about it is that I may do videos for my other channels and just do live streaming over here. So if you want to see my daily videos, you would need to go over to the other channels, which are 4 other channels. Because the algorithms don't work in your favor when you do both. When you do both videos recorded, which I do, and you do live streaming, it doesn't work well for growing your channel. And you do one or the other. And so I'm really considering doing my recordeds over there and doing my live streaming over here. But even at that, I'm busy, busy, busy. So in a way, I just kind of think I'll share some of my wisdom notes on my live stream. The downside of doing that is I can't record this onto DVD. Okay, so I have no backup. I'm totally dependent upon YouTube then, because I copy all of my videos over onto DVD for my kids. And I have backups for the last 40 years of family videos and now with all my wisdom videos. So that is one issue. The other issue is I can't share one live stream over to all of my channels from my understanding. So it's just, so if I do a live stream over here, I can't share it over there. So that's kind of the big issue that I have. But I'm still figuring it out. Will I do both? I'm going to do both. It's just how I'm going to do it, I don't know. Hey, The Wanderer. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Is this your first time here, The Wanderer? Welcome, welcome to my channel. And I thank you for being here. So I woke up this morning with all kinds of notes. Okay, so let me share some of them with you. There's scribble notes because I write them in the dark when I'm waking up. Okay, and so let me see if I can make some sense of it. My scribble notes. Okay, let's see. There are people, and then we'll talk about the plan, the life plan. Okay, welcome Tennessee Tactical. Thank you so much, my friend. Yep, I was busy on Mother's Day. I put up a bunch of videos that I had pre-recorded. One I did yesterday, but most of them were pre-recorded. Thank you, Tennessee Tactical, for being here, my friend. Thank you. So one of my notes today was called the disruptors, people who disrupt good situations. You know, there are people that you know, will take a really great situation. You're all having fun at work or church or anywhere, and then they disrupt. Yes, thank you, The Wanderer. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I love Mama Max. She is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Carla, you're welcome to come up. Let me know. And so, yes, The Wanderer, I gave you a jacket. Yes. So there are people that will disrupt. They'll disrupt YouTube live streams. They'll disrupt YouTube videos by making a nasty comment. Yes, you are very welcome to The Wanderer. Absolutely. And so I wrote that down. People who are disruptors, they will disrupt good times. And so what I do is I try not to invite people around that are disruptors. You know, Tennessee Tactical, go look. Hey, Dory, welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench, my friend, and happy birthday. I've got to stop everything and sing Dory happy birthday because her birthday was yesterday. Okay, so here we go, Dory. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dory. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dory. Oh my goodness. Everybody, please wish Dory Colbins a happy birthday. Thank you. And okay, Carla, I'm gonna let me get that for you. Wait a minute. Invite. Okay, invite we're going to do invite for Carla. Okay, Control C. Okay, and now we're going to do that here. And there we go. I did it. There you go, Carla. Oh, Jory, I'm so happy. You are such a wonderful friend. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And so, yeah, I was thinking about the disruptor and people who disrupt. So I just don't have them around. These are random wisdom notes. They just come to me on my live streams and everywhere else. Thank you so much, Cecile. Thank you, beautiful Cecile. Let me give you a blue wrench here. There you go, my friend. There you go. And another wisdom note. Can't read my wisdom note. Okay, you might work with people that you would never be friends with, or you might see people that you would never be friends with, but you still need to be professional and polite if possible. Carla is coming up. Welcome, welcome, my beautiful friend. How was your Mother's Day?
It was quiet. It rained. Oh my gosh, it rained all day. It was such a, rainy day. It was nice. I got to talk to my kids. We FaceTimed because I don't know if you know, but my kids are several thousand miles away from me. So we FaceTimed, which was nice. And I got some flowers for my husband, and it was just a nice, quiet day.
Well, happy Mother's Day to you, Carla.
Thank you.
And where do your kids live?
They live in, I'd rather not say on here.
Oh, okay, I mean, what, the West Coast?
They're the way out. They're the West.
Okay. Yeah. It's hard when your family lives so far away because you want to spend. Yeah, but the good thing is we have FaceTime and we have YouTube. Do they come on your YouTube live streams?
Never. Never. They like my husband. He just wants nothing to do with YouTube live streams or anything like that. So my kids are the same. Yeah. So I was live this morning, though. I was live fairly early this morning, and I meant to only go up for like about 45 minutes and ended up for an hour and a half. That's how it goes.
Wow.
You never know.
Anyone that doesn't have Carla Carla has a wonderful channel. She talks about everything. I don't really want to say you're a grandma channel because you're not exactly a grandma channel like me, but you are kind of along that line, right?
Yeah, I like to say just chit chat, because I talk.
Chit chat channel.
Yeah, I really talk about everything under the sun. It really, I never know from day to day, because a lot of people say, well, do you have a plan? And I really don't. I mean, I have an idea in my head what I'm going to talk about, but it always goes sideways.
It does, because when you're doing a live, it's different than doing a recorded. In a recorded, you control everything. In a live, you don't. You have a lot of conversations going on.
Yeah. And I know that from when I did my little vlog videos, because I would go on with a specific topic and I would talk about that, and then I would say goodbye, and that would be it. But, with a live stream, people come up and they'll tell they'll want to talk about different things. So you never know what you're going to be talking about. But I have a lot of people that are getting ready for work. They want to talk about their day. They want to talk about what they've done, that week or the weekend. So you never know. You never know.
People feel safe in your community. They feel like they can come there and talk about their problems. They can talk about if they have a health issue, a family issue. They feel safe because other people bring their issues there as well. And, I hope that people feel that way in my community, although my community is not so much where people, talk about their issues and that, but I want people to always feel safe like they do in your community.
Well, I've got great people. I've got such great people that come in my chats. I
Mhm.
mean, very seldom do I get somebody mean, somebody that's going to say, I mean, I do get them I mean, we all do. Come on, let's face it. If we live stream, we're going to get a, someone that's not very nice every once in a while. But on
Yes.
the most part,
Mhm.
I'd say 95% of the time, I have really nice people that come in, and
You
the
do.
regular ones are all nice. They're
You
all
do.
good people.
You do. You have amazing people. I've got to know so many of them, and I love coming to your channel. The only reason I don't come more often to your channel is because usually I get up later because I'm up late, and usually when I get up in the mornings, I have my college work, and so it's
Right.
like I go right into that, and then I come over, and by that time you're ending.
Yeah. I know. That's why, but well, the reason I go on so early too is because I like to have my whole day to myself, and I like to be able to do what I need to do, you know, during the day. And if you go on later, I mean, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a special time, people expect me to be on at that time. So, yeah,
Right. Everyone knows that you're going to be on about 8:30. It's like you and Norgus. Norgus used to come on at 8:30. Now she comes on at 9:30, but she hasn't been on in like a month. And so I miss seeing Norgus as well, but I would not often I would miss her live streams too because she was on at the same like 8 o'clock or so, which was really early for me. But a lot of people, I think most people are up and out and ready to go by that time. So that's why you have a tremendous amount of people that come on your live streams.
I do. I really do. Yeah. Hello, Riha. I
Rihanna.
sometimes I like have a hard time pronouncing some words, so if
Me
I
too. Me too.
don't do your name justice, let me know.
We have Riha here, Esther, Happy Gear. We have Happy Lux, which has a huge channel. I don't know if you're all connected to Happy Lux or not, but huge channel. Jose, the Wanderer, and we had someone going to bed. Let's see, the Wanderer is going to bed, I think. So thank you, the Wanderer, for being here, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. Because we have to remember that other people have different time zones than we do. What is daytime here, it may be middle of the night somewhere else.
Right.
And
Uh-huh.
there's different times that it's best to come on. I find that the best time to come on is like when you come on, Carla, at 8:30 in the morning, because it's like 8:30 at night in other people's time zones.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good time to come on. Or like 9 o'clock at night, which would make it like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I have gone on at night my time, but it's very rare that I will go on at night or the weekends anymore
Mm-hmm.
because we have I have things to do on the weekend. My husband and I do things, and we go places. And the last thing I want to do is be on live, um, be on a live. I did when he was hunting. I would
Yes.
go do a live stream on the weekend, but
Mm-hmm.
now I'm backing off of doing them on the weekends and just leaving
Yes.
my weekends to myself.
Because YouTube can take over your life. And,
Yeah.
yeah, yesterday, except for one video, all of them were pre-recorded from the day before because I just needed time. I wanted to spend it with my family. And, Carla, I'm really doing a rethinking of my channels because, I'm extremely busy in my in-person life. And then when I do YouTube, I'm doing all of the recordeds plus the live streams. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm thinking of using this channel solely for my live streams and then using my other channels for my videos because the algorithms don't work in your favor when you do both.
Right.
So I'm not sure. Plus, I'm trying to think, okay, do I do one or the other? But the problem is if I only do live streams, then what happens to the other 4 channels? Because I don't do live streams over there. So I have to do content for the other channels. And, I have so much content up. I have almost 3,800 videos on this channel. Well, I've talked about everything. Not really, but it seems, so I really would rather come on live in many ways, and share wisdom out than to do them in recording. The problem that I have when I do them live is you can't record them onto DVD.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you're really relying upon YouTube. Otherwise, if something ever happens with YouTube, you've lost all your content.
That's true. That's true.
So that's why I like the recordeds, because the recordeds, I back them all up on DVD and I keep them. I don't believe in the cloud. My husband uses the cloud. Everyone else uses the cloud, but I back them. I'm still old fashioned. I back everything up on DVD. Okay.
I really don't know. I don't back anything up. I don't even have anything but one channel. So everybody tells me to get another channel, but I don't know what I'd do with another channel. I really don't.
Well, the only reason for another channel, Carla, is for two reasons. If you go into a lot of other live streams, I think it's better to go in through another channel. If you notice, when I come into your channel, I share it out from this channel because this is my big channel, but I come in through my other channel into the chat.
Right. I just don't know about starting like another channel. I just don't even know what. I would not even begin to know what to do. Plus, I have a really small channel, so maybe if I had a bigger channel and I was worried
Carla,
about.
your channel is big. Your channel is not small. Your channel is big. You have to look at it in perspective. Most people have, if you go on YouTube, most people have 4 or 5 subscribers. Honestly, maybe 10. And so you're well over 2,000, but you also have an organic following, which makes it a larger following. I go to channels that have 100,000 on their, 100,000 subscribers, and they get 5 people in the chat, and you get 100 people in your chat. One day you had 150 in there. And so your channel is a large channel. It's a very, very busy channel.
Yeah, I enjoy the people, and on the most part, I know all the people that come in. I do know them. I mean, because they're regular people. They're people that come in every day. So yeah, there's very few that I don't know that come in my channel. So they're consistent.
Yeah, Happy Lux, she gets about 150 in her live streams. Yeah, Happy Lux is the one with the great big channel. She gets about 150 in her live streams. Her live streams are extremely busy. Some days it's less, but many days she gets about 150. So she is really, really, no, she's not using any boosters. These are real people because she has real organic friends.
Oh, I don't know. No, I've never used a booster. Yeah. I didn't even know there was such a thing as buying views and buying subs.
That's what you're seeing, Carla, on these great big channels. Happy Lux, how does that work? When they do a booster, I don't know exactly. I don't, because I go into people's live streams and it says they have 500 watching and they've only got 2 people in the stream.
No, I would never. I've never used anything to manipulate anything. No.
Right. That's what's the reason for it? It's fake. And I see a lot of them are doing it.
I've seen a lot of people. I've heard that people also buy subs, buy views. I've never.
Yes. Carla, so I'm going to ask you the question that is our topic today. So I'm going to ask you to start this off. What is your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, your 20-year plan, or do you have one?
5-year plan is when my husband retires to buy a house in the country and live happily ever after. Actually, that's true. Hey, Mr. Positive.
Hey, Mr. Positive.
Absolutely true. Mr. Positive went live this weekend. It was his birthday on Saturday.
Well, happy birthday. I got to sing him happy birthday too. I just sang Jory. So Carla, let's sing Mr. Positive. Do you want to sing it with me?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Positive. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Gemma.
Happy birthday.
Gemma's another one of my subs.
Hey, Gemma,
I
welcome, welcome.
love her.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Carla, make sure you're dropping your link. So 5-year plan is you're going to buy a house in the country. Do you know kind of where you want to buy a house at?
We've been looking on and off for houses. So yeah, we want to move out of the city. We just
you know what's great about that, Carla? That shows that now I did a video called Dream Together. And one of the things that keep couples close together is when you dream together. One of the reasons that many relationships die is because they quit dreaming together. My husband and I have all kinds of dreams going on, and that we do it together. We have our own individual dreams, you know, like he likes to golf and I don't like to golf. But you know, that is so good that you and your husband are dreaming together. So your 5-year plan is the country plan.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, now is that the only thing that you have, or do you have like another 5-year, other things that you want to add to your 5-year plan?
I think we're going to travel. We're going to do a lot of traveling because, you know, once he retires, there's no, you know, there's no holding you back.
Mm-hmm, so, mm-hmm. Yeah. Where would you like to travel to?
Well, first of all, I'd like to see every state in the United States.
You can do that in a motorhome. Have you thought about a motorhome?
I have actually. Gemma, thank you. Yeah, I have. That would be fantastic. I don't know if my husband wants to drive a motorhome all over the country, though. But I would love.
Could you drive it? Could you drive it, Carla? Because I drive.
I could drive it like a smaller motorhome, not a big one. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want to drive a big one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not like a huge one. I wouldn't myself want to drive one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you ever see the photos of me driving the motorhome?
I didn't. Was it a big one? Was it?
Yeah, we had a 40-foot. A 40-foot.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah.
No, it was a bust.
No, you wouldn't catch me driving that.
Well, I hit a few curbs. I can tell you, knocked a few dishes out of the kitchen.
Oh, I bet.
You know, my scariest moment ever in the motorhome was the under construction. We were going down by Hoover Dam, and for about 20 miles, it was one lane on each side and a drop off. And they had like barrels or something, and that was it. And so I was driving, and if I had known it, I would have put my husband behind the wheel. But he was taking a snooze in the back. And all of a sudden I got on this detour, and I was going down 20 miles down a steep decline in this huge bus, you know, that I'm driving, which was a motorhome. My kids were so quiet in their seatbelts, and I was like praying all the way down, you know, because I couldn't get off. There was no place to get off. And I drove all the way down at 10 miles an hour with all this traffic behind me. I got down to the bottom, and almost everyone gave me the finger. Because I drove so slow, but I got us there safely. I got us to Hoover Dam. But it was scary.
Gemma says, I found out about you from Carla. Oh, she's fantastic, Gemma.
Thank you, Gemma. Thank you. Well, you are welcome here. You're welcome to come up, Gemma, if you'd like to come up. You're very, very welcome.
Dory says, my son-in-law applied for a job at Princeton University, so I found out yesterday that he secured the job.
Congratulations, Dory. That's amazing. That's a big deal. That's a great big deal. Wonderful, 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 Dory. Wonderful, wonderful. So, Carla, okay, so let's talk about your 10-year plan.
To be alive.
Right. You got to have the unpredictable factor in there. Now, remember.
Stay healthy. No, just stay healthy. And, stay healthy, and, you know, just stay healthy enough to enjoy my grandchildren and my, you know, my life.
Yes. So. You know, you have to remember, when you create a plan, you have to keep the unpredictable factor in there. There's always the unpredictable about anything. You know, when my daughter
Right.
took sick 3 years ago, suddenly she's fine now. But when she took sick, that was an unpredictable factor when she had to have emergency surgery. And so that was an unpredictable, something we didn't see coming. So we have to remember there are good things and not so good things that can be unpredictable. We can have a great opportunity that can come by. You know, we don't know in life. So you keep in mind the unpredictable factor. But having said that, I think having a plan is very, very important. As long as you're fully embracing today, as long as you are fully embracing. Welcome, Kiki. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. I'm going to give you a blue wrench. You have to embrace your moment today. I live fully in today. I live fully in today as if there's not going to be a tomorrow. And yet I plan for tomorrow, and I never forfeit my future for today or forfeit today for the future. So I enjoy both. And so this is the thing is, so a 10-year plan. So a 10-year plan for you is to stay healthy and to stay alive. So now remember, with a plan, Carla, you have to have action behind it. Otherwise a plan doesn't work. So what are you doing to create that 10-year plan?
Not much.
So are you eating healthy?
Oh yeah, I eat healthy. Well, on the most part, since this pandemic, it's like, has anybody ate healthy? Because it's been quarantine. I
Right.
put on weight that I didn't have before, so I'm gonna try and lose that weight, the quarantine weight. I think almost everybody has put on weight
We've
during.
all, let me tell you, even I have put on, you know, I've got 5 pounds that I'm struggling to get off. And, you know, it's not easy. But, you know, I'm vegan. And the problem with me with being a vegan, I eat extremely healthy, but I miss meat. And so I go get the processed vegan meat, which can be delicious, but they're very fattening. They're not non-fattening. And so that's kind of where I put mine on.
Oh, really? I didn't know they were fattening. I thought they
Well,
were
you know,
good
they
for you.
have, yeah, they're starch because they're made out of vegetables, and a lot of
Oh,
it's
I
made out of
see.
soy. And so I get this one. I mean, welcome, Osatirin. Welcome, welcome. You know, I don't recommend anything to anybody. I don't give advice or suggestions, but I did find this one new burger. It's an off brand and it's wonderful. It's vegan, vegetarian, and it's called Franklin Burgers, Franklin. And I love the Impossible. I don't like I'm not going to, you know, badmouth any names, but there's one I don't like that's very popular. I think it has an aftertaste, but Impossible is wonderful. Impossible Burger for, you know, for vegan burger is wonderful. Franklin Burger is fantastic. It's all non-GMO and it's all natural and it's delicious.
There's one called Incognito, and
Mm-hmm.
that's all plant-based burger.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mudmore.
Welcome, welcome, Mudmower and Osachirin. Welcome, welcome. We have Sons Kalamos here. Happy Lux, Dory, Riha. Thank you, thank you. So, okay, so what else are you doing for that 10-year plan?
Well, we're just putting money away. We've saved money, and you know, we've saved a lot of money, to be honest with you. You would be surprised how easy it is to save money when you don't
I love
spend it.
being frugal. Live the frugal lifestyle. I talk about
We
living
have been
frugal.
very frugal.
But remember, frugal is not cheap. Frugal means that you are not spending money on stuff that's, you know, ridiculous. You're spending on you save your money from stuff that doesn't matter so you can actually use it for what does matter.
Yes. And you know, we've got 11 grandchildren, so
My gosh.
you know, each one has a birthday. There's Christmas. There's so, you know, yeah, so
How many children do you have?
I have 2 biological children. My husband has 2 biological children.
So you have 4.
So, yeah, so between the 2 of us, we have 11 grandchildren.
Wow.
So,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh. Oh my
yeah.
gosh. That's a lot.
So, yeah. Well, one has 3, the other has 3. 3 have 3. Well, actually, no. Yeah, 3 have 3. That's 9. And no, how is that going? One has 4. One has 3. the other has 3 and one has 1. So yeah. So I keep forgetting that they just had a little baby boy in December, so they have 4 now. They had 3 girls and then they just had a boy.
So think about this, Carla, in your 10-year plan. Now, you want to travel, okay? You want to spend time with your grandchildren.
Yeah.
I mean, think about this just for a moment. In that 10-year plan, if you got a camper or if you got a small motorhome like a Class C, you know, the Class Cs are very easy to drive. Now, I've driven all of them. A Class C is the one, it looks like a truck is pulling a big box in the back. You know which ones I'm talking about, but they're very easy to drive. It's like driving a big pickup truck. And you could just pull in your kid's driveway, stay as long as you want. It's self-contained.
I'm thinking too, or a bigger van, like a bigger van that's got a bed in, and you know, because you can buy them that they're all tricked out. They have, you know, kitchens and bathrooms, showers and stuff like that.
They're wonderful.
For 2 people, you don't need anything that's really, really big, you know. Oh, yeah.
You know, I always say that my retirement home will be a motor home. And if I can't drive it, I'll have one of my kids drive it, or I'll pay someone to drive it for me if it comes down to that. But I want, you know, I want to be able to stay as long as I want, but I want to have my own place. And yet I want to be able to leave when I want to leave. And one of the mistakes that I see a lot of older people make, and it's a mistake to me, but it might not be a mistake to them because I don't give advice or suggestions, and it may work out wonderful, is that people will live somewhere their whole life, a parent, then they're getting older and one of their spouses dies, and then they want to go be near their kids, but they've never really lived where their kids live. It could be across country or whatever. And then they move across country, they sell their house, they sell everything, and then they go to stay where their kids are, and then their kids up and move. And I've seen it, and now they're stuck in a place they don't know anybody. They're 80 years old or 70 years old. So by having a motorhome or camper, you avoid all that. You can go, and if they move again, you can move with them.
Gemma says, my 10-year plan is to help people better understand autism. She is amazing. You need to have her up on your channel one of these days.
Yes, I went to put Gina, where is she at? I can't say. Gemma, you're very, very welcome to come up here anytime if you would like to come up here.
Her channel is all about autism awareness, people, and she's very, very articulate, sweet lady.
Gemma, I think I'm actually on your channel. I think even though you just found my channel yesterday, I think I actually am. I'm already connected to your channel. I believe that.
I think I have posted her link on my channel several times. So.
Yes. So I think that's how I connected with her. Winners happen. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. So, okay. So you've got a 5-year, your 5-year plan is to buy a house in the country. Do you kind of know where you want to live in the country? Do you kind of know what areas you want to live?
We have a place. We have a place mapped out where we are going to live. Yeah.
And so, okay, so your 10-year plan is to stay healthy in that house, to enjoy that house, and to travel.
Yes.
Okay. And do you have a 20-year plan?
To be alive in 20 years. Hopefully.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. So.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't really go that far ahead. I'm just going to take it one day. I like to take things one day, like I do on YouTube, one day at a time.
One day at a time.
Like one day at a time.
Well, I'll tell you how I look at the 5. This is how I look at it. Like I said, I have the unpredictable factor, you know, and how I learned that was, I'll never forget, in 2008, a woman, I always called her my aunt. She lived in Texas, Aunt Pat. She was so stylish. I just loved her. She was a big real estate lady. And she called me and she told me that she had paid off her house. And she was so excited. She had paid off her house after quite a few years. And I remember that. And then in 2009, her daughter died. And welcome, Sayoban. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Her daughter died. And then after her daughter died, her husband kept having these strokes. And I always said, you know, Pat was a Ferrari pretending to be a truck. And I said, if you're a Ferrari trying to be a truck, you're going to break down. And so, welcome, Herbert. Welcome, welcome. And so what happened was, I called her. It was January of 2010. And she said, I just came out of the hospital. I just came out of the X-ray, and they told me I have a tumor on my lung. And then the very next month, my garage doors started going up and down, up and down, up and down. And I said, uh-oh, I better call. And here she had passed that day that my garage door was going up and down. And thank you, Gemma. Thank you so much. Thank you. And so it kind of taught me a lesson that you have to remember. You must remember that there is an unpredictable factor in life, but you still got to plan your life, because without a plan, you're going to go nowhere. You're going to be just kind of stuck and going in circles. So I have a plan that is always flexible, that's always changeable. And as long as I'm fully living in the present moment and enjoying my present life, then I have my plan. But my plan never overrides my present moment.
Hello, Heaven Sent.
Welcome, Heaven Sent. Welcome, Rosanna. Welcome, Herbert. Welcome, Sioban. We've got Ralph here, Dory, Aparicida, Riha. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Dianna, I hate to say this. I hate to be a wet blanket, but I need to hop down. I have to run to the grocery store and do some things around my house. But I enjoyed being up.
What are you going to get at the grocery store, Carla?
Something for supper, and I'm not sure what yet, but something
okay,
for supper.
If you get a chance and you see those Franklin burgers or Impossible burgers,
I know exactly where they are. They're in the freezer section.
Yes, there's one I don't like. There's one I don't recommend. I'm not going to say what it is, but if it's not Impossible and if it's not Franklin, well, you said that one is really good. I haven't tried that yet, but
it is really good.
I'm going to look for it.
It's incognito.
Incognito.
Yeah.
I just I love to try new
Gardein. Gardein is the brand. So maybe they'll sponsor me. Saying their name.
Well, thank you, my beautiful friend. And I might be on tonight. You know, I'm unpredictable now.
Yeah, I can stay on longer at night. I don't know. If I come on at night, I can stay on longer. But I always have things to do during the day, so I like to get them done and for when my husband gets home, because he gets home around 5 o'clock. So I like to have that, my stuff done for when he gets home. So thank you for having me up.
Thank you, my beautiful friend. Everyone, Carla and friends, if you don't have Carla, please connect with Carla. Drop your link before you leave, Carla.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. And Sheila, welcome, Sheila Martinez. I'll give you a blue wrench. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So we're talking today about your 5, your 10, your 20-year plan. And like I said, when you have a plan in life, it's important to have a plan, in my opinion. Like I said, I don't give advice or suggestions. Bye, Carla. And thank you, Herbert. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Thank you. Anyone not connected to Herbert, please connect to Herbert. Thank you. You can see he is an amazing supportive friend. So this is the thing, okay? Without a plan, you're going to be like a little boat out in the middle of the ocean going nowhere. You're just going to go in circles. But with a plan, you're going in the right direction. Will there be storms? Of course, there'll probably be storms in the ocean. Will there be challenges and difficulties? It could be. Will there be opportunities that you did not see? Absolutely. So we have to allow room for opportunities. We also have to allow room for challenges and difficulties. But having said that, and life can change, anything can happen. So we have to leave room for the unpredictable factor. Now, having said that, it's so important to have a plan. And the plan can change. Your plan is not written so tightly that it cannot change, okay? Plans can change. So, you know, like I told, now one of my plans, you're going to think this sounds silly, but I want to be able to live, well, maybe not silly, but it's my plan. I want to be able to keep my home here and live out the rest of my life here. I love my home, but I want to also make it so that it's ready for sale if it ever needed to be. So like, let's say that, you know, one of us, my husband or I, something happened to one of us and the other did not want to live here by themselves, then it's all ready to be sold. In other words, and how I got that idea was of some friends of ours. I went to them and I said, are you moving? You're redoing your whole house. All the rooms, all the outside, everything is redone. They said, no, we plan on living here our whole life, but we want to be prepared if we ever had to move. And I thought that was so very, very good. So what I've decided to do is, we have a big house. We have a whole upstairs. I've decided to start to painting one by one over the next 5 years, each room, and making it as if we were going to sell it. Because a lot of those rooms, you know, my daughter moved out. She has her own place. You know, redoing the walls, redoing the baseboard, redoing the bathrooms, you know, one by one, so that at the end of 5 years or 10 years, if we ever wanted to sell, the house is ready, you know, for show. And, you know, it makes it very, very easy. So I want to make sure that my house is always ready if we ever wanted to sell it. Or if we wanted to, like, say, buy a motorhome and just travel and, you know, downsize, we could do that. Now, that's not our plan, but at least it would be ready. So all of a sudden you're not overwhelmed trying to remodel everything like we did with our beach house, which was a little bit overwhelming because we remodeled our beach house and it took a lot of work on my husband's part. And so we don't want to do that with this house. And, you know, homes take maintenance, especially the bigger the home, it takes maintenance. So that's kind of my 5-year plan. My other plan is to stay healthy to the best of my ability. And part of staying healthy, especially over the age of 60, is having good medical care. Dental care, medical care. I go to the dentist, you know, get my teeth cleaned twice a year. I do all the stuff to keep my teeth great. I go get my physical. You know, I try to stay away from anything that is not healthy for me, so that I can do my part in staying healthy. Don't forget, like is free. Thank you. Thank you so much, Herbert. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Heaven sent, I thought I gave you a blue wrench, my friend. I didn't. I'm going to give you one now. You know, if I didn't give you a blue wrench, anyone, please forgive me. And please let me know again. And by making a comment, and I will give you a blue wrench. I thought for sure I had given you a blue wrench. And so the thing about it is, you want to stay healthy, because no matter what plans you make, if you're sick and broke down, you're either going to be very expensive to, you know, take care of. You know, one of the things I learned when my mom went to the nurse, you know, I took care of my mom all the way through, but she reached a point where she was so sick, she couldn't stand. I was unable to take care of her. She had tubes coming out of her and everything else, you know, so I had to put her in a nursing home. I supervised it every day. I went over 2-3 times a day. I was always there for her. But one of the things I discovered is if you have any assets, the nursing home gets those. And at least when in the situation back then. And so, you know, you want to stay healthy because it can be very expensive to be unhealthy. And so you do the best you can to stay healthy. You know, you want to, Rosanna, thank you so much for being here. My wonderful long-term friend. Thank you so much. So you want to take care of your health. You want to take care of your finances. You want to take care of your relationships. You know, you want to take care of your belongings, your home, your car, everything, so that it doesn't break down. One of the things I teach my kids is that you've got to take care of your car, because if you just go in it and you don't maintain it, it's going to break. And so you want to take care of your car. You want to take care of your life. And so I think it's important to have a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, you know, a 20-year plan. Even if I'm not around 20 years from now, I still want to have that plan in place. I want to have a direction that I'm going in. And you know, we can't predict everything. There's no way that we can predict everything. But I think having a plan in place that's flexible is very, very important. Never forfeit today for tomorrow and never forfeit tomorrow for today. You keep them in balance. You keep them in balance. And so I really wanted to come on here and talk about that, you know, having a good plan, a solid plan for your life. And I think a lot of people are afraid to create a plan, because if they create a plan, it might not work out. So then they'll be disappointed. Well, that's part of having a plan. You can be disappointed, but without a plan, you're just not going to get anywhere. You'll probably at least get somewhere with a plan. Just make sure it's the right plan for your life. You know, just make sure of that. And so that's what I do. That's what I do. And so I'm really working at, you know, our plan. And one of our plans recently that's come into fruition, I guess that's the word, was to take our little beach house that we had on Byahe Island and renovate it so that we could use that as our family adventure. That means even though my kids are grown, we all meet, you know, we all go there for our little mini vacations or our vacations or our holidays. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So, you know, keep your dreams alive. Dream together with your spouse. You know, dreams keep a relationship alive, and people forget to keep dreaming together like you did when you were going with each other, and people forget that. And so I make sure that thank you, my friend Sheila, thank you. And so it's very, very important to dream together. Okay, very, very important. So let me get my notes back out here, and I'm going to share with you some more of my notes. You know, and this way it kind of saves me from doing videos on each topic. And these are my daily random wisdom notes that I'm sharing with you. They're random. They come to me. They can be about any subject. Sometimes in life, we have to let people find their own way. You know, there's times that we can be part of that way, and then there's times that they don't want to hear our direction, and they've got to find their own way. A loving person doesn't always provide the answers or solutions. Sometimes they're just busy being loving. Sometimes we don't have the answers for other people. Sometimes we don't have those answers, but we can still be loving. And, you know, just because you're loving does not necessarily, thank you, my friend Sheila, thank you. Just because we're loving doesn't necessarily mean that we have to be giving. Now, I believe in being giving, but we have to be thoughtful in how we give and who we give to it and when we give. Not all people are we qualified to even give certain things to. So we have to remember that just because you can still be loving. You know, let's say that you bought someone a car and they trashed that car. Should you go buy them another car? Absolutely not. But can you still be loving to that person? Absolutely. If someone is not ready for an opportunity, or they're misusing what you're giving them, don't keep giving it to them, in my opinion. You know, but you can still love them. Just because you stop the giving doesn't mean that you don't love them. You know, I see so many parents just give to their adult kids, and their kids don't appreciate it, and they trash whatever's being given to them, whether it's a college education, a car, whatever. And I would just, me personally, stop the giving for adult kids until they learn to appreciate it. But a lot of parents say, well, they won't feel loved if I don't keep giving. Well, you know, you love them, right? If you love them, you don't have to keep giving to people that are going to trash what you're giving them. Okay, you can still love them, though. When you want an opportunity, okay, I'm going to tell you this. Put out feelers. Grandma used to call them feelers. Put those feelers out there. That means you're putting out feelers to get opportunity, because we never know. Like right now, I'm trying to switch universities due to my major. And the major university that I was applying at, I didn't realize they had a cutoff, and I missed the deadline. And they won't be taking new students until 2022, of the fall of 2022. So that's too late for me. I need another university in between now and then. So I'm looking at a whole bunch of others. So I'm putting feelers out there, and I'm putting applications in. Now, which one I will take, I don't know, but I'm putting the feelers out there. So often you just have to put feelers out there, whether it's for a job, whether in my situation, the college education. Hey, Typical Gaming, welcome, welcome. I hope you had a wonderful vacation. You were on vacation. We all missed you, my friend. I'm so glad you're back from Florida, and I hope you had a wonderful and amazing time, my friend. I really, really, really do. And so, we've talked about the 5-year plan, and, you have your plans in life while you're doing other things. Remember, just because I have a 5-year, 10-year, 20-year plan doesn't mean I am not doing other things in my life. I've got all kinds of things going on that I love and enjoy. I am so happy for you, Typical Gaming, that you had an amazing vacation. That's what it's all about. Wow, that's wonderful, wonderful. Be patient. Everyone is still learning, okay? People make mistakes. We're all learning. Now there's good patience and bad patience. When we're patient with somebody that, like, say they're not showing up every day on time for work and they do this habitually, I'm not going to be patient with somebody like that, okay? But I'm going to be patient with somebody who has an issue that can't show up for work on time right now, and they have a valid reason. So be patient, or be patient while someone's learning something. We have to remember that people are at all different stages of learning, okay? So be patient. You can be polite. You don't have to be friends with everybody, but you can be polite, and you can also be professional. Sometimes in life we're disappointed, and you can stay in that disappointment, or you can move out of that and move into acceptance of whatever you're disappointed, so that you can reconfigure your life and rebalance your life and move on in a positive direction rather than stay in disappointment. Sometimes keeping it simple in life is the best way. Going forward at 63, going to be 64 years old, I want to keep life simple, but I want to live life fully. You can live a full life by keeping it simple. And so I'm trying to simplify life at the same time. I'm streamlining my house, not that I plan on moving or anything, because I don't, but I want to streamline to keep it simple. Florida's wonderful, Typical Gaming. It's wonderful. Stop building hopes and dreams around those who don't want to build their own hopes and dreams around themselves. A lot of times we'll have hopes and dreams for somebody that really has no intention of working or making it happen. And I think we have to let other people have their own hopes and dreams. And until they have those hopes and dreams, trying to invest in those hopes and dreams for that person, for them, is probably not going to work. Until some people are ready to make the change, let go and wait till they're ready to make the change. Often people are not going to make the change until they're ready. What people are not saying or sharing sometimes are the people closest to you. Hey, Paulina's Kitchen, welcome. Yeah, absolutely, my friend. Welcome, welcome. I'll give you a blue wrench, my friend. Wonderful to see you here, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you. When someone doesn't turn out the way you envisioned, accept them for the way they are. So often we spend so much time trying to change people that don't want to be changed or that are not going to change, that if we spent more time trying to accept people as they are, we'd be a lot better. That doesn't mean that we necessarily let them up close and personal in our life, or let them wreak havoc in our life, or whatever. But sometimes it's just better and easier to accept people as they are. Don't trust the untrustworthy. They're going to probably do something that is not going to be trustworthy, okay? Life is what you make it. Design your own life. Remember, some things should not be said in life. We've got to remember, even truthful words sometimes should just be kept to ourselves. It depends. Sometimes you have to compartmentalize experiences. I talked about sometimes in life, we'll look back on the past and we'll have had good and bad mixed in there. And so we have to compartmentalize it. We don't want to make something bad out that was also good, but we don't sometimes want to forget what happened. So sometimes you have to compartmentalize things. 3 stages of acknowledgement. And I already put that video up, but I'm going to share that with you. Okay. You have people welcome you. It's like, hey, it's great to see you. I'm so happy you're here. To people who tolerate you and are polite to you, but they tolerate you. And then there are people who ignore you. Okay. Now we got to make sure that we're not being ignored that it's, sometimes people just don't see you. They're distracted. There's other things going on. We have to remember that. Okay. But if time and time again, we're being ignored or tolerated, sometimes it's better to find new relationships or move on in a polite way. So remember the 3 stages of acknowledgement: welcoming you, tolerating you, or ignoring you. Know what to reinvest in and know what not to reinvest in. Just because a relationship changed does not mean that it wasn't that you don't have great memories. Cherish your memories, even if the relationship changed. I see people that go through a divorce and they make every moment of that marriage terrible. They say, oh, it was a terrible year. But it wasn't terrible. They had wonderful moments too. So remember your good moments. Yes, absolutely, Sheila. I agree. And so the thing is, you want to make good moments. You want to remember your good moments. Even when a relationship is ended, don't forget your good moments. And always try to end a relationship on a good note if you're going to end it, because that way you can cherish and harvest your memories. Whereas when you end on a bad note, it's awfully hard to keep those good memories alive. And so you always want to do that. But hopefully you don't end your relationships. Hopefully relationships are always changing, and they can change from the way they used to be to something else. Some relationships we spent a lot of time with, and now it's kind of Christmas card friends, or some people were Christmas card friends and now we spend a lot of time with. Sometimes we dig back into the past and we find treasures in our past and we bring them forward into our present. Some things we let go of as we move forward, but we still do it in a right way. So remember, you always want to leave a relationship better off than when you came in, if at all possible, And so I come on here, I share with you my daily insights, my daily wisdom, and I don't give advice. I don't give suggestions. As I said, I just share with you whatever I get that day. I have a lot more notes, but I'm not going to share them all today because I want to get off of here. I have a few little projects to do here. I got to go pick up my son because his car is being tuned up or something like that. So I got to go pick him up, and I would like to go to the gym, I think. So I think I'm going to eat a vegan burger. I have those vegan burgers I'm going to eat. And it's all good. It's all good. Now, let's talk about when I'm going to be on. I may be on tonight. I don't know. I hadn't been on for 5 days. I'm not on a schedule. I don't go on anybody's schedule but my own. And my own schedule is sort of when I want to. But I try to come on regularly. And so I may come on tonight, maybe at around 9 o'clock-ish. If I come on 9:30, somewhere, in that ballpark. Thank you, Dory. And Dory, I hope you have an amazing year. I really, really do, my friend. I hope your year of being 65, and I'll be turning 64. I hope you have this amazing, blessed, incredible year. I hope you have the best year of your life. I really do. I really do. Make 65 the best year of your life. Okay, and happy birthday, my friend. Happy, happy birthday to you. And so, yeah, I might be on tonight, but we'll see. No promises. And you can grow here, but it's basically a grandma channel where we talk just about any kind of topic, anything. And so I feel good when I come on. I like being on because it connects me to all of you. And so I want to just say thank you for being here. I really, really do. I thank you all for being here and for being my friend and for sharing with me and everything. And I wish you a great week. I really do. I hope your week just turns out fantastic. And I love sushi, Dory. I love sushi. I love sushi. I do. I love California roll. And so, yeah, just have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful life. Live your best life that you know how to live. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. Just create your own best life, your own best life. Okay. So thank you, thank you, thank you. May God bless you. And remember, connect to all 5 of my channels. My links are pinned at the top of the comment section, not on this live stream, but go to my daily videos that I just, that I put up. And you will find the links there. I have 5 channels: Grandma's Porch with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, Grandma's House with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, What Would Mom Say with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, and Grandma's Adventures with Dianna and Brianne Fairchild, as well as my original channel here, which is, thank you so much, Sheila. Thank you so much. And thank you, Paulina. Thank you. Thank you. And I have, this is my main channel, which has about 14,000. And I have about 3,800 videos up here. So please connect with all my channels. I'm probably going to put most of my recordeds over on my other channels and do most of my lives over here. That's kind of least the intent right now, because with the algorithms, they don't really like you to mix them up, I guess. And so that has been working against me in my growth, because I'm doing both over here. So I'd prefer to do my live streams over here and do my recordeds over there, if possible. So if you want to hear the recordeds, which are full, jam-packed full of wisdom, please connect over there. And also I connect back with you. So one of me is like 5 of me for your channel. Okay. So, well, may God bless you. And I hope to talk to you soon again. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And maybe I'll see you tonight. Okay. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.